Hey guys, it's SFP here, and welcome to another episode of my Borussia Dortmund career mode, episode number 4. And I know you guys are saying, "What is going on, dude? You've been gone for a long while." And I would go into it, guys. I would go into it, but at this point, it's not really much to say, guys. I do apologize for that. Again, my sincerest apologies. But I will be back now for good, so you will not have to worry about a basically random hiatus happening ever again. If I ever do take a break, I'll let you guys know ahead of time, whether it's through a video or an actual tweet, which I haven't been doing for a while actually. But anyways, like I said, I'm back, guys, and I'm a little rusty again, obviously with the commentating. It's been a while. You can see here, it's been a tale of two clubs. We are the best defensive team here, and we're facing the worst defensive team here. So, if math serves me right, we should win this game handily. But obviously, in soccer, or football, excuse me, not everything goes according to plan. So we're just gonna have to wait and see how this goes, and hopefully, we'll get a result in our favor. Let's see here the starting 11, guys. And I guess a little random thing. I'm actually so excited for the Batman v Superman movie that's coming out. I'm probably gonna see it at least 3 times this weekend. But enough about that, guys. I guess this is a little random tidbit. A bit like I said it before, I'm a big movie person, and while I was away, I was watching a lot of movies. So maybe I should do like a movie thing instead of a soccer thing. Who knows? But anyways, here we have the starting lineup from the other team, whose name I do not know how to pronounce, so I apologize for that as well. But if I'm not mistaken, I think they're just a recently promoted team, and if they are not, then I just showed how stupid I am. But anyways, we go against SFV Darmstadt, and here they have the first cross, and lo and behold, I push someone down, and we're gonna get a PK call. And usually I'm against the PK calls that they give me, but this one right here was a clear penalty kick. Oh, he got a butt shove there right in the face by my rookie here, Sar. So maybe, just maybe, our goalkeeper here can save the penalty kick and keep us at a 0-0 game very early on, actually. So Wendefeller has to make the save in order to keep us in the game, technically. And he does. The striker actually goes straight forward, which is something that they usually don't do that often. Here we have another opportunity. And that one was so close, guys. I thought that was going in, to be quite honest. And you can see there, it was only a couple of, an inch, maybe an inch or two away from actually going in. So far, it's not going so good for us. Uh, and the other team is actually uh, getting the better of the chances here. That's something alarming. And even though we actually tied for shots, the shots that I did in this half weren't exactly the best, which is why I'm not showing you them. Here I'm going to make the usual changes. I'm going to put Park Ju Hoo as a cam. I'm going to put in a rookie here, Sankovic. And Zhao I'm going to take out. I'm going to put Harder here. And this is actually my B team, guys. I forgot to mention that. But I think we probably had a quick turnaround time with the games here, so I opted to go with my B team. And you can see there, we hold our end of the bargain, which is the best defensive team in the league. Unfortunately, we couldn't we couldn't actually score, which, if you guys know, is not exactly old news, actually, because for some reason in these games I have issues scoring. I don't have issues getting a clean sheet, which is why I think I've been so fortunate about getting positive results here, because I'm able to hold my end of the field here clean. As you can see here, we have some international people going, and I believe we also have, excuse me, a call up to the South African national team. And here, guys, this is a game that I've been most interested in actually doing, Bayern Munich. And I'm interested in doing this one because Bayern Munich, excuse me, I don't know why I'm pronouncing it so weird. But Bayern is actually my go-to team in Germany. And I know it's not exactly very creative, but I actually have some sort of connection with Munich, with the Bayern team. You see here, we're actually 4 points away, so they're actually holding the number one spot, and we're holding the second one. But after this game, I'm hoping I can change that, and maybe just get a little bit closer to them. But I do have a connection with Bayern. in the sense that I guess maybe not too close of a connection, but I don't know how many of you know, but I'm actually, well, I was born in the U.S. My parents are from Peru. And if for those of you guys who do know some Bayern Munich history, there are actually two players from Peru that actually played in the team. About maybe, well, I know Pizarro, Claudio Pizarro actually was there last year or the year before that. I can't quite remember because he keeps jumping back to Werder Bremen. It's an interesting thing. I think it's happened at least three times, or twice at least. And then obviously Paulo Guerrero, who currently plays in Brazil. I think it's Flamenco, but I'm not quite sure because we're Paranaense. I know he was there with Corinthians for a while, or Santos. I keep forgetting which one. But that's my connection with them, and so it's going to be interesting to face them. There's obviously not going to be that much of an emotional connection. If it was my home team here from the States, there might be more of a connection here, but nevertheless, it's my go-to team. I'm excited to play against them, and hopefully I'll be able to get the W here. Here we have the cross here, and it's Bentner. And I would say that's a close shot, but let's be honest, guys, that wasn't exactly the best headed shot that I've done in the series so far. And here we see, oh, there was a mistake here, and Midikarian, and I know I crapped that name so badly right now, but good news is Aubameyang actually scores. And for those of you guys who have been watching or watched my last video, I've been having issues scoring with Aubameyang, but as you can see here, maybe that has resolved itself in my break. And that was just like, if I had waited a second earlier, or later, excuse me, that would have been saved by Neuer. So that was actually a very, very precise pass there. Here we start yet again. Here we have Royce. Royce finds someone, and again it's our number 10, the right midfielder, who I think, as of this point, has been our best player so far. He's been racking up a couple of assists actually, and he's actually had, this is his second goal, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But he's an assist king, and I think he's actually the assist king in the Bundesliga as of right now, if I'm not mistaken. But if you guys know any better, obviously let me know in the comment section down below. I believe he's at least in the top two or three assist kings here in the Bundesliga this season. And it was in here we have Müller. What a nice shot there, but luckily our goalkeeper makes a save there. As you can see, that very, very close. It was a weird shot. I wasn't thinking too much of it, but I guess I should have, because that was very close. And here we have Aubameyang with the second, and it's 3-0 so far, guys. And I can swiftly say this is in the bag. What's kind of sad, though, is that all these goals are happening within the first half. And I say sad because obviously I have some sort of regard for Bayern Munich, and that should have actually been saved by Neuer. It was close enough where he should have had a hand on it. And the traveling fans are obviously very ecstatic about that. And this is his third goal. So right now we've seen 2 goals from Aubameyang out of his 3. Here we have another shot here from Bayern Munich, and that's going to end the first half for them, guys. So far a 3-0 lead, which, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's in the back, so I'm going to make a couple subs here to make sure my key players don't get injured, obviously. So obviously I'm taking out Royce, putting in Kagawa. I'm going to take out Aubameyang. I put in Dushk, I believe is how you pronounce the name, but for those of you guys who are more knowledgeable in the pronunciation of that striker, please let me know in the comment section as well. And I'm putting it in because I don't need Ramos right now. I got the win, obviously. I don't foresee too much happening here. And just as I said that, we actually conceded a penalty kick. Thanks a lot, Hummels. And we had a PK save in the last game, and will we save another PK here against Mueller? Granted, different striker, different goalkeeper. Who knows what's going to happen? Will Berkey save it? He actually gets saved by the post, and then we concede on a horrible rebound. Who was scored on by Robin. And as you can see there, guys, what a horrible way to go. You know, I would have preferred to have been scored on the PK, to be quite honest. If I was going to end up conceding at all, I might as well have been the PK. So it's a little frustrating. Not much I can do about it, to be quite honest. But anyways, that's kind of how things go. I'm still getting the win, though, because that's in the 89th minute. But can we sneak in another one? We will see. Here we have Midicarian, Miditarian. And destroy me, guys, in the comment section if I'm crapping on the name, because I'm definitely ruining that name. But anyways, here we have another goal. We actually sneak one back, and we go back to the 3-goal deficit that we had there. And my gosh, it would have been so slick had it gone in on the first try. But anyways, our youngster here, who just got in on the second half, gets his first goal of the season, I believe. And yes, Dushk gets his first goal. And it's 4-1 for us this time. And that's it, guys. So, while I do apologize for the horrible first game with the 0-0 draw, I hope you guys will enjoy this 4-1 win that just happened there. And that's probably the man of the match for this one. And the traveling fans will go home happy, which is great because it would have sucked on the way back to just be complaining about how horrible we played. So at least we gave them something to smile about. Can't say the Bayern Munich fans will be smiling. And obviously reduces our deficit, so I believe now we're actually a point away. But anyways, here we have the training simulation for this week. And again, guys, like I said, I'd like to train these youngsters, these lower-ended players. If, however, you want me to train someone else, please let me know in the comment section, and I'll train them at least for that one video. But like I said, I'm more interested in these youngsters because their potentials are limited, and I'm hoping that I can actually fix that and basically have them surpass their limit. As you can see here, we have Burnick and Sunderland again. And they've actually been growing quite well, actually. And that's something that I've been excited about this career mode, the fact that we have a lot of youngsters with great potential. I've seen other teams, as we see here, the squad report. I've seen other teams that have, relatively decent youngsters, overall starting youngsters, but their potentials aren't exactly the goal that you want. They've actually been maybe low 70s, mid 70s, and that's not something that's too exciting. I've even seen some that are low 60s, which is really stupid. I don't know why that actually happens. It's hard to believe that a youngster can only improve by 3 overall stats. It's a little ridiculous in my opinion, especially when they're like 18 or 19. I feel that they should at least have like a maybe 5, 6 overall boost, but maybe that's just something for the developers to work on. Who knows? Anyways, I will also take advantage of using this time to make it up to you guys because, like I said, I've been away for a long time, about a month if I'm not mistaken, since the last video. And I kind of honestly was hoping that my other videos would have gotten a little bit more love. I guess I can't really complain because they are the highest rated videos that I have so far, actually. At least timeline-wise, because they've only been out for a month. And I've been getting so many likes, so I do appreciate you guys for that. But I was hoping I'd get a little bit more views, and they haven't exactly increased. But I'm assuming it's probably because I'm not also doing new content, so my stuff kind of becomes a little bit irrelevant, I guess, in a matter of speak. But anyways, guys, I do want to make it up to you guys for the fans who are actually watching and who are so consistent. And so I know I've been talking about doing a live episode. My goal at some point is to have this just be live commentary at some point. I don't know how close I am to that, but I will make an attempt, or at least for this one, I will actually have a live commentary. Just to try it out on Friday. Not this Friday, but the next one, because obviously I already pre recorded this whole week's episode. But I will have a live recording for you guys next Friday, which I believe is the 1st of April. And no, it is not April Fool's, I believe. Or first of, is it 1st of April? I believe it is the 1st of April. And no, it's not a joke, guys. And then I guess I'll kind of feel it out and see how you guys reflect on it, how you guys are affected by it, how you guys react to it. And then maybe I might make it a usual thing of doing live commentaries on Friday. What I'm also trying to do, and don't hold me to this, guys, but since I've been away for a month, I might just do. I might actually just drop videos Monday to Friday for the month of April. Now I'm still looking into it and seeing if that's even possible because I don't want to start it and then keep you guys hanging. So don't quote me on that. But should things work out, that will be a possibility. And I'll just have that for the month of April, and then go back to my 3 episode a week format the following month in May. But I'll look into it and I'll let you guys know. Here we have Royce with a PK. He hasn't scored in a long time, guys, and fortunately, he's not going to be scoring in this moment as well. Anyways, here we have Aubameyang who slips by. He's all by himself. He has to make this shot, and somehow he doesn't. And I'm just scratching my head like, how? How is that physically possible? And you can see that I think he actually hit the tip of his thumb there. That was just enough to block it. Here Aubameyang yet again. Will he make it this time? He definitely has to. He goes for the shot, and he goes straight to him. Aubameyang, you gotta fix your boots, man. But anyways, that's the end of the first half. 0-0 draw, which is kind of how we started off this whole episode. You know, a 0-0 draw isn't exactly something that I want to see, especially since we're trying to catch up to Bayern. Here Aubameyang yet again. And as the saying goes, the third time's a charm, and he's not going to miss from that position. And he gets his, I believe, third or fourth goal of this episode. As you can see there, what a nice setup there. And Aubameyang just slots it in the bottom there and gives us the lead for the time being. As you can see there, the guys are happy. Everyone's happy. Happy times here, and this is Aubameyang's fourth goal in this season. Anyways, here we have in the last few seconds, nothing, and Aubameyang gets the goal that gives us the W. We get 3 points here, and hopefully, maybe, just maybe, we surpass Bayern if they have lost. And as you can see there, they lost. So that, I think, means that we're number 1. And we'll check after this training simulation, guys. Also, guys, we are getting close to the winter transfer window, so please let me know which players you want me to buy as well. And I think that's it for this episode, guys. Remember, follow me on Twitter and Twitch. And peace out.